Alright, YouTube. So, I'm starting a brand new channel. If you haven't seen, I do have another channel here that's about gaming, basically. I don't have a great gaming computer, so I wanted to do what I originally made this channel for years ago, blacksmithing, forging. So, a few years ago, I had a charcoal forge. I was starting to do blacksmithing and making knives and whatnot. I ended up having to take my forge down because of spacing issues in my backyard. And anyway, so then I've been out of the game for a number of years now. I bought myself for Christmas, because it is Christmas morning, a new propane forge. So I wanted to we're gonna do an unboxing, and I'm gonna let you see what you can get for the price that I got it for. So relatively cheap. I priced out a lot of options for just buying the burners and building one myself, and this turned out to be, it was a pretty good deal. I mean, it was close to what I would have probably spent building my own, or what I would have wanted to spend building my own. You can probably do it I know you can do it for less, I know you can do it for more, but this is probably around the price range that I would have done mine for. This was only $160. So we're gonna open this up. I want to see what kind of crap's going on with it, and then I'll take it outside and we'll do a test fire on like a wrench or something, just to get it up to heat and see how it does. So I'm very excited to get back into blacksmithing, and so this channel is going to be separate from my other one, and this channel is going to be dedicated to blacksmithing and knife making, and you will see my journey from novice to hopefully expert someday. We'll see. But it's something that I really enjoy. I have made some knives before, but I'm not a master blacksmith or anything. So that's what this is all about. It's a learning experience for all of us. All right. So $160 single burner for a forge from Amazon. Unboxing. All right. So it's only like 17 pounds in the box, so not too crazy heavy or anything. I know it does come with at least one fire brick. I think it's only one fire brick, so let's see. Got my knife here. I won't tell you where I got that from, but all right, user manual, as any man does. You throw that to the side. All right, so this, I believe, are the feet for either, probably the stand. I can't open this. Open. And I apologize for my voice. I'm a little sick. I've been sick all Christmas, so that's great. I can only assume that's what this is. Seems pretty intuitive. We'll see. Let's see what we got. And if I'm correct, this is a stand basically to rest your tongs or your work on. So there's that. So if I did that right, that's that. We'll see. Alright, so here's some of the ceramic blanket. This is going to be to insulate around the top portion of the forge, where the burner comes into the main body of the forge. So we're just going to set that to the side. Try to keep all my mess in one place. my least favorite thing about Christmas is cleaning up all the wrapping paper and stuff. Alright, so here's our propane regulator. Open. Alright, I've got a barb fitting with a flare. Alright, off to the side. I'm not sure. I'm going to that's got a 4 meter. This is a single stage. Well, I'm a little confused because I don't think that's going to connect to a 20-pound tank. I hope that comes with another connection. I don't think it does. Well, that might be a trip to Home Depot tomorrow. I'll have to do a part 2 of this video if that's the case. Okay, here's the meat and potatoes of it. So, small forge. Nice. Fairly thick walls, not too bad, not too shabby. Comes with the insulating material already inside. Right, that's a good size for knife making. Now, if I were making a longer piece, I might want to be able to have this body a little bit longer and have 2 burners on it. But I mean, for what I'm going to be doing, I think that's perfect. So let's set that off to the side. What's in this one? Hopefully some more regulator attachments too. Alright, burner. Now, I've seen many videos on how to make these yourself. And it's not an insanely complicated process, but it probably is, for me, it probably would have required some trial and error to get the perfect flame that I would want. So that's kind of why, or one of the reasons why I leaned more towards just buying a pre-assembled one. And the reviews on Amazon for this particular forge, there was a couple of bad ones saying that they either had, the burner did not have enough pressure, or the regulator didn't have enough pressure. One guy was saying that he ended up like trying to modify the forge with an air hose to try to get more flow through the burner. I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you have a problem with anything you buy, I think your first bet is to contact the seller and say, hey, what's up with this? Because it could be, in my opinion, it would probably be a defect that could have been something that would be easily fixed. So, alright, so there's our burner. Here's our hose. Now this is interesting because I didn't expect this. So this actually, that's why they gave me barb fittings, is because this is going to be a barb and a hose clamp fit setup. So hopefully I don't get any leakage. This looks like a really good hose though. It's got a nice coating on it, nice rigid body. It's reinforced with metal. I think that'll be just fine. I'm just gonna have to make sure I really crank down on those hose clamps to get a nice good seal, but not a problem. Give me some Teflon tape for gas. And for this connection here, I'm going to want to put the yellow Teflon tape around that before I connect that. But I'm just kind of dry fitting it right now just to see what I got going on. Come on. Oh, what the that is reverse threaded. Interesting. Now that's not going to go on my tank, as far as I know. I'm going to have to check that. But all right, and we got one fire bit. So overall, I'm not disappointed. If this regulator doesn't fit my propane tank, that would be the only disappointment that I would have. I like the construction of the forge. I like everything else is as expected. For $160, I'm not too disappointed. And this, so that would go sit in the bottom like that. So all right, we're gonna put the burner on. Move this out of the way. Bring it over here. All right, that's a little better. It's gonna be a tight squeeze trying to get that through there, that's for sure. I'm gonna take my fire brick out. This does compress a little bit. Hopefully this isn't asbestos. I don't think they still do that, right? I heard some of the comments in the reviews were that they couldn't figure out how to get the flames to stop coming out of the top of the forge. And this is what they give you for that, so it seems like it's a little thick. So I might have to try to trim that. I don't know if I should separate it. I mean, I guess it's not going to hurt anything to do that. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want it to do. And I'll say too, there's not a lot of tools needed for this assembly. I am going to need a flathead screwdriver for that guy. They gave me Teflon tape, gas rated. You always want yellow when you're using gas. So I'm really just going to need a screwdriver and some like an adjustable wrench. I know this looks kind of silly with all this material at the top here, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to seal out all the fire coming out, so that is the idea. You want to get these pretty tight just so my burner's not moving around. The thing I like about this top setup too is that I can adjust it, so if I'm not getting, I shouldn't really have to because it's so small, but I'm just saying, if I had to adjust it, I could move it up and down as needed. Alright, so I'm gonna keep my box. So I can have everything together. Especially in case the burner does not work out. Or if I have to go get a propane attachment. I hope I don't. I hope I can finish this video today. Although I don't think that's gonna fit, but whatever. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna hook up the hose. Basically it's just a barb fitting from there to here. So I'm gonna pause the video, go ahead and set that up, and then we'll take this thing outside and see what we can do. If this does not fit my propane tank, I'll just have to continue tomorrow. Alright, so I learned something new. So your propane tank, on the outside fits a grill regulator. The inside will fit that. So I had no idea about that. Also, another fun fact, this is reverse threaded. So I would say that if you're using Teflon tape, be careful about what direction you put it on. I would recommend using what's it called? The liquid pasty stuff instead. I use that mostly. My adjustable's too small. I'm gonna have to get another wrench just to do that part, but that's okay. Alright. Also reverse threaded, but my adjustable will fit this. Well, that's not helpful. Alright, let me get another wrench. Here we go. Alright. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, there we go. took me forever to figure out that this was reverse threaded, by the way. So now we are nearing the culmination of our efforts. That's a weird angle that won't stay. All right, that should work. Put our fire brick in. Do a little bit of tightening on these. I had to adjust this a little bit more. It was slipping around. Make sure I have enough room. All right. Propane is on. Do not hear any leaks. Do not smell any leaks. That's a good thing. Anything? No ignition? Oh, okay. I didn't have the valve on enough. Alright, well, it's burning really well, but not, doesn't seem to be heating up the metal very well. So let me do some adjusting real quick. Alright, looking back at the instructions that I threw to the side, looks like I have the burner too far into the forge body, so we're gonna adjust that. I might have to let it cool for a minute though, so I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, I made some adjustments. I also took my Santa hat off because I'm in Florida and it's ridiculously hot. So I was gonna put a brick at the back of it just to seal in some heat, but I'm not going to now because I don't feel like doing it. But yeah, basically this makes more sense than the way that I had it. So those of you that have used a propane forge probably knew that from the get-go, but I didn't. I'm used to charcoal, so this is a first for me. So we're learning. All right, I'm gonna fire it up again. Looks a little better. gloves. Oh yeah, that'll work. All right, so that worked extremely well. I'm pleased with that. I can definitely work with that. So for 160 bucks and saving the time of me trying to build one myself and do all the welding of the box and everything, and buying all the insulating material, the fire brick, all that stuff, I think this was a better route to go, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I think that's going to work out great, and they heated up fine. Glad I had the instructions, but I think that's a success. So I'll do another video. Well, I'll actually work this wrench, and we'll make a wrench knife out of it, but that'll be a different video. So all right, well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, because there will definitely be more to come. Like I said, this channel is going to be dedicated to my knife making and blacksmithing. So please stick around and have a good Christmas, happy Yule, whatever you celebrate. We do Yule, but that's it. So all right guys, thank you for watching.